Hello and good evening. Welcome back to another exciting episode of, I don't even know what we're calling it anymore, but it's fun as heck. You guys are on the road. You've been on the road, and for the last few days, you guys have been following caravan tracks leading away from Waterdeep toward a place that you only know as Castle Neritar. It doesn't show up on any maps, so you weren't able to find it there. But as you travel, you have run into other travelers who have confirmed that they have seen a caravan of about 6 wagons traveling in the same direction that you are. You've been traveling for 23 days, and you have not seen anything yet, and your journey has so far been uneventful. Is there anything specific that you guys wanted to do during these 23 days on the road?
I am just pulling up the message you had sent me about what my new wand does, but I don't think you sent it in Discord. I think you sent it in text.
Nope, it was in Discord. It was in our husband-wife channel where we share memes and flirt with each other.
I love it. I always get confused why it's in there. But I like
because it's for you and me. And this message was between you and me. Nobody else, nothing against you guys. You're not allowed in the husband-wife Discord.
Understandable.
Sorry if that breaks anybody's heart. It doesn't mean that I don't love you. It just means that I'm not married to you.
Sweet. Okay. 7. Okay. Perfect. Got it. Okay, so 23 days. That's a long time, guys. I just don't even know what we're going to do.
Bond.
You guys bond. You lay your heads down for the night. Do you guys take watches?
Absolutely. I everything I can. Yes! Thank you, Susie. Me too.
We just tried to jump on that so fast. I'm like, okay.
Did Rowan make a watch joke, or was he?
Oh no, I was just saying. Yeah, we do.
Ryoko, would you like to go third?
Yes, I would love to go third. Thank you, Susie.
You're welcome. I'd like to go second, please.
All right.
You know that the Van wants to. For some reason, he disappears at the beginning of all nights, but he will be available for fourth watch.
Okay.
Look at him staying safe.
All right. Everybody give me a perception check.
Six.
All right.
I just thought I was
Roland.
Yes.
In the morning, you're as the consciousness slowly rolls over you in the morning, you get the feeling like something might be watching you.
Okay. This is like I would guess like you're saying like final watch.
You did not have final watch. You had second to last watch.
Okay. So whoever is next in watch, I'll go and wake them and let them know that there might be something going on.
All right. As you wake up, you open your eyes and you see the gigantic face of a golden elk mere inches away from your nose, and it's just staring at you while you sleep. May the friend very mind, it says.
I don't speak whatever you just said.
It like kind of snorts in your face a little bit, and it stands up and it looks over in the distance over a hill, and then it looks back down at you.
All I remember from last time we faced each other is you said we were already dead or something. I don't know. So if you want to start that back up, we can do this.
It like
No,
ruffles itself, and
All right.
it goes over to Susie, and it begins nudging Susie awake with its nose.
Yeah, that's good. She translated the first time.
Good morning.
Susie, don't freak out.
Well, that's how you freak out a person, Roland. I'm only 12, and I know that.
Susie, the elk speaks to you in Celestial, and it says, "Your friend is gone."
I look around. Can I see which friend is gone?
Yeah, you notice that your group currently lacks an elderly man. Phocus is not here.
I turn back to my golden friend. I'm like, I don't mean to be rude, but does that have anything to do with your shut-in appearance?
It just kind of looks off in the distance again over the hill to the north.
Is that a hint? Did he go over the hill to the north?
And it says, "All will enter, one will never leave."
Okay, I'm going to wake up my friends now, okay? Because I feel like this is important.
Susie,
And
what
I
is he
just-
saying?
Oh, Roland, I forgot you're awake. Okay. So I don't know if you've noticed, but Phocus is gone.
Oh, shit.
My ears! I'm just kidding. And I don't know, but our friend here seems very, very interested in the hill to the north there. And he says, all will enter, but one will never leave. And I look at him to confirm that's what he said.
It's just watching you.
Oh, is it? I forgot. You don't understand me. So, right, all will enter and one will never leave. Was that what you said?
Yes.
All right, got you. Yeah, he confirmed I was right.
Did Phocus
That
fall
seems really
down a well, boy? Is that what happened?
I'm sorry?
Did Phocus fall down a well? Is that what happened, boy? Take us there.
I'm not going to repeat that because I don't know if you remember. He did the stabby stab to you when you offended him last time.
I think I almost had that fight.
We're
I
not.
remember that going a bit differently.
That's
He lets out a long elk horn howl. Like what do they do? Do they moo? I don't know what an elk does, but it's that long. It's that long elk call, and you get the feeling that maybe he's laughing at you.
Is he a male moose? Because I know all the male moose go. Whoa. Does anybody get that reference?
Yes,
not directly. No.
Princess.
I did.
Make all the boy moose go. Wah.
Yeah,
No,
for
he's not a moose. He's an elk.
Okay, I know. I'm sorry. I still had to make the joke. Okay, so you think he's laughing? Oh, probably Roland.
He's probably laughing a little bit at what Roland had to say about winning the fight.
I don't know what he says, but I don't like it. Anyways, we should probably find Phocus like ASAP. How much sleep did we get, actually? Does everyone look well rested, long rested?
Oh, yeah. You guys have had so many good rests on this road. You've had 23 full rests.
You know what? That sounds like a really good feat. We leveled up, right?
No, you absolutely did not.
Right.
I loved how you did that, though.
Thank you. Do you have any idea where our friend Phocus went, or is it still over the hill to the north?
He just kind of nods.
Okay. Are you able to help take us there, or do you have any, is there anybody lying in wait for us?
I cannot intervene.
Cool.
I'm gonna go wake Ryoko, who I'm assuming is just asleep, normal. I don't know where Van is. I don't think he's.
You
ever
see
told us where
Ryoko
Van's
on
at.
the top of her bedroll, just murder scened out.
Roland, remember what happened the last time you woke her up and she got all murder stabby. Be very careful.
Yeah, I know, but
sleep the
we
way
have
I
to.
pose
This is
my
important.
victims.
Yeah. This is,
She'll wake up and stab. Okay. You cannot intervene. Is there anything else you can tell us?
Wait, so
All of you will enter. One will never leave.
Okay. Well, can I ask then, just because I feel like this is important to me, why I appreciate you telling us this information. What made you feel like you should tell us this information? Is it because we're friends now? That's not a no. I take it. I look over to see if Roland's tried to wake up Ryoko yet.
I have indeed.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Ryoko, are you gonna wake her up? I mean, Roland, are you gonna wake her up?
Ryoko, wake up. There's a deer here.
Don't kill it.
I sit up and I say, "Oh dear."
Yes, that animal. Yes.
He leaves.
I stand. Wait, the deer's gone?
The elk leaves.
No, I was gonna pet him. Ryoko's immediately just incredibly sad and just takes out a dagger and slams it into the ground. So upset.
Roland, did you wake her up wrong again?
No, she's just freaking out because the elk deer left.
Mm.
You guys, we need to focus.
Yeah, you know what's funny? You mentioned that he's gone. Oh, hang on, I don't see Van either. Maybe he disappeared. Van, and I start screaming around for Van.
You see Van appear out of nowhere. He's still like half asleep, but you see him like fake karate chop a couple slices in the air.
It's been a really rough night for Van and I guess.
One will enter, all will leave. That is what the deer said.
Yeah. So it's your turn, Van. I'm going to bed now.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Wait, what?
Just kidding.
that's all you woke me up for? All right.
No. So Phocus is gone, and we need to go find him. And the deer that I totally beat up in the woods that one time came over and said, Susie, what did he say?
Oh, sorry, I was reading our chat because that seems important with Vannerin. He said, looks very intently to the hill to the north. And then he said, all will enter, one will not leave.
All right. That sounds very ominous.
So I think we should find another friend that we don't care so much about.
Wait.
And then when we go through, we'll leave them there.
Yeah, we just replaced the last one that we lost. The great betrayer.
Sorry.
Yeah, but the guy we replaced him with is also gone.
There's a montage of moments with Moni overcut by the song I Will Remember You.
I will remember you. I like it. That's cool.
Oh my god.
Okay, but wait, what was the final parting words? I'm so sorry. It was too busy stabbing daggers into the ground.
Susie tries to get into character. Looks intently to the hill to the north. All will enter. One will not leave.
Oh,
I cannot intervene. I think we're best friends. That's all I got from him.
I'm sorry,
Your
I didn't
best
hear
friends?
the first time. You mind repeating that again?
Intently to the north. All will enter. One will not leave. I cannot intervene more. I think we are friends.
You know, I think you really got it in the second one. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good.
Thanks.
I could have sworn there was more, so I'm really glad that you recapped it multiple times, actually.
I forgot to do this part. That's okay.
Oh, that's okay. I'll probably ask you again in 10 minutes. It's fine.
Love it.
Well, Phocus might be dead. We should probably go find him in that mountain.
Oh, that sounds bad. Let's go do that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, an important note. He had the mask.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Just the reactions. I love you guys so much. Oh man.
Wait,
Maybe we don't know him that well.
Yeah.
What if it's another Moni situation? We have to go find him. But then if we're all leaving and only one can stay behind, I'm always third. So the rest of you need to worry.
I like Susie's idea of finding like a frog or something and taking it with us.
I definitely said friend and not a frog. This makes me sound a little less inhumane. So I will say frog was definitely what I said.
Oh, I thought you meant like we would just use like whatever animal was around and we're just
I did
this is our
too.
friend, and
Susie tries to like cover it up and like shit, like puts her foot on the ground. Like, yeah, I totally didn't mean a
Yeah,
human.
you remember like the donkey horse thing that we killed in that river?
No, we liked him.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about him. R.I.P.
Back again, run the montage.
I will remember you. Donkey screaming. Will you remember me? No, he's melting in lava.
Oh, my God, it's so funny.
So yeah, we find another one of those. Just kind of leave it there. What do you guys think?
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys can look around for a new friend on your way.
Yeah, on our way
Alright.
to the mountain, keeping long eyes out for rabbits or frogs or something that's easy to
mountain
catch.
Oh,
So do you guys head out?
Yeah.
Yeah, pack up our stuff. Let's go.
You pack
How
up your
far-
stuff and you head out. What's up?
how far away is this hill that we keep looking at?
Oh, it's maybe like a good 30-minute walk.
Ah, sweet.
Oh.
I'm gonna I have speak to small beasts, and I'm gonna look. Do I see any like squirrels or mice or frogs?
In the area where you've just been camping, you were under some trees that you used for cover.
Mhm.
So you do see some squirrels and you see some birds up in the branches. You see some large June bugs.
I'm gonna like squeak, 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 squeaker, squeaking, squeak, squeak, looking for a squirrel to catch its attention.
Yeah. Hey.
So it
You
works.
You don't gotta do that.
Oh, hello, friend. I am so glad you
no.
stopped. Hello. I am gonna pull out.
No, you're a bit racist with that squeaking there, and we only just met. I don't really think we're friends yet.
You're a squeakist.
Is it speaking common?
No, she
Not being
speaks with
present.
small beasts.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out one of my like small rations and be like, "That's fair," and I'm gonna just like put a little bit of it on the ground, and I'm gonna say, "Do you have any idea of what is beyond the hill over there?"
Yeah, we don't go over there.
Oh no, why not?
Go find out.
What happens if I try to? Do people come back from that hill?
Yeah.
Okay. Do they seem scared?
No. I mean, well, like I can't really tell emotions when it comes to like larger bipeds.
Okay.
So maybe.
Okay. Do they come back in one piece, or are they all like dismembered or bruised and broken?
Look, I'm not a biped doctor. I didn't take an anatomy.
That's fair.
I'm just a squirrel. All I do is look for nuts.
Okie dokie. Well, thank you for your. Do you guys see this?
He heard the squirrel.
We heard the squirrel.
I think the squirrel for his time and let him continue through his day.
Susie, you're letting him get away.
Yeah, he already called me a racist. I don't want to kill it too,
What?
or not kill it, but like leave it potentially
No,
forever.
well, we don't know the
We
conversation.
don't know it's gonna
So-
die, okay? I don't. Did you tell it that? It might just, it might be nice in there.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't think I used that to the best of my abilities. I'm really tired. Somebody woke me up before my watch. I'm just teasing. Okay. He says that none of the little animals go over to the hill. So bad juju over there, I think.
So what I'm hearing is
Juju,
they
the
are
new
just
school of
bystanders.
magic.
Oh, I like that actually.
Might be harder to convince them to come with us willingly then.
Well, we're bigger than it. Can we just
I like that mentality. Let's go find
Take
that
it.
squirrel.
let's go find it? They're bystanders if something bad is happening, and our friend is now stuck behind the veil or whatever on the hill, and they just watch it happen. They are bystanders. It does not make them innocent. I have justified it. Let's go get him.
Go get him. Oh,
Okay. You're going after the squirrel?
With a bag, yes.
If Roland is, I am.
Okay.
Susie feels like she can't really because of her. I don't know. She was like a forest gnome, so she just feels like she can't do it. So she'll turn a blind eye.
Anybody hunting down the squirrel needs to make a dexterity check right now. I hope this goes so poorly.
A not
not
natural 20.
Oh,
A not
yeah.
natural 20. All right. Cool. Yeah. So you both go running after the squirrel that you just saw Susie talking to, and it notices you and it begins to run away. Roland dives into the dirt just as it starts to run up a tree, and Ryoko is like right there. She uses Roland, who's currently face down on the ground, as like a springboard, and she jumps, like leapfrogs over him, and gets some height, grabs onto the tree and the squirrel, and grabs it. I do not need you to make a grapple check at all because it's a squirrel, but it does react and it bites you right on the hand. You take 4 squirrel damage.
It's a rough day.
Yeah, this poor squirrel, man. He was just minding his own business.
Well, you know.
And then it's flailing. It's flailing in your hand. It's like clawing at you with his little squirrel hands.
Quick, a bag.
Susie, tell it to stop. And I'm like trying to get it in the bag while I'm like yelling at Susie, who may or may not be around us at all.
I'm supposed to tell you to stop, but I kind of get it. So, just keep going, friend.
Ouch.
You take another 4 squirrel damage.
Damn,
Oh,
Susie, what the heck?
I come up
As you stuff it into the bag.
Me trying to save our friend from across this mountain. Man,
We have a
you
new
better
friend
be
now.
grateful.
Mr. Squirrel.
Friend.
We better hurry. I don't know how much you can last in there. And Roland gently tosses the bag.
You now have squirrel in a bag.
Yes.
Heck yeah. All right. I'm going to let Roland carry the squirrel, though.
Guys.
Just to let it be
Good
stated.
call.
The next time we go to town, and our friend wants, what was his name? There's a lot of weird names. He had a normal one. The guy who put spells on things we give him the squirrel. He can enchant our squirrel.
He did a really good job with the hand, actually.
Voodoo?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
next
Yeah,
time
you
you
can
can
you
enchant
can
a squirrel.
definitely see if Voodoo would be willing to enchant a squirrel.
Yay!
Susie, you're the one who's going to have to charm the squirrel, though.
I don't know. He didn't find me very charming. I was a racist.
Not, yeah. Well,
You know what?
you just came at him squeaking and making assumptions about how he lived his life.
I learned my original squirrel from Emperor's New Groove, and it
Yeah,
led me
look.
astray.
Susie,
Sorry.
That's a different dialect.
I didn't make any assumptions. And the squirrel hates me more. So it's a lose-lose situation.
It's okay. He'll never leave.
It's true. Oh. Ryoko finds just a moment of guilt and then remembers her friend who is in the mountain. And then that guilt is assuaged.
Yeah. Do you guys head toward the hill now?
We do. We do.
Yeah.
All right. you guys head toward the hill. As you reach the top of this hill, it's now taking you about 45 minutes to get there. You reach the top of the hill, and you now overlook a vast bog. And right at the edge of this bog sits a gray stone-walled castle. There's a massive dead tree right outside its front gates. Ryoko, give me a perception check.
18.
Ooh, so perceptive.
I'm so happy.
You have a weird sense of deja vu. Like, you may have seen that tree somewhere before.
I mentioned this to the group.
Is
So,
it
I'm
familiar
just
to
saying-
us at all?
No.
That's very interesting.
I mean,
It is
there's
interesting.
dead trees all about the place.
But this one tree, this tree feels right. This is where we will leave the squirrel.
Sorry, that took me a second.
As we leave.
Can I? So Ryoko is saying that this tree seems familiar.
Yeah.
Can I go look at the tree? I'm gonna go up to the tree and just like poke it a little bit and see.
It takes you about 35 minutes to walk down the hill and over to the tree outside the front gates of the castle.
Oh, it's that big of a tree. I thought it was
It's
like
a huge tree, man. It's massive. It stands 60 feet tall. Whoa. Its branches are withered and twisting through the air. You can see some of the roots at its base poking up through the ground. But as you approach, it is bone dry, completely dead.
I touch the tree just to see if anything happens.
You touch the tree.
Oh.
That's about it.
Okay.
Can I just do like a nature check on it just to see if there's anything interesting about it?
Like what are you looking for when you're doing a nature check?
Like type of tree, see if it's been messed with at all or if it's all natural.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a nature check.
It's a 10.
This is a naturally dead tree.
I like put my palm against it. I'm like, guys, this tree died of natural causes.
All right. I'm going to go ahead.
Should we go to the hill to the north?
No, you've already passed it. Now it's to the south.
Should we go to the south?
Wait, why? We just came from there.
Oh, I just made our 30-minute trip an hour, 5 minutes. Let's go, guys. Adventure.
Let's
go.
Someone give me a perception check.
Probably not you guys.
Or a survival, whichever one is higher.
Probably not me, guys.
Probably not fair.
Yeah. Since I went perception last time, I feel like I'll let someone else go.
Yeah, I feel like Van, you might be perceptive.
Sure, I'll go ahead and. I mean, I did roll high. I don't have a +0, but I got a 19.
Oh, that's good.
Get it.
Van, while they're all checking out this dead tree, you're just kind of looking around, and you see wagon tracks leading up to the front gate of the castle.
Our quarry might have stopped here, or at least some kind of caravan. I will go ahead and summon up Featherfall, not the spell, my owl, and go ahead and have Featherfall hover over the. How high is the wall of this castle?
The wall itself stands 70 feet high.
All right. I'll just go ahead and have Featherfall kind of like perch, and then I'll look through Featherfall's eyes to see what exactly lays in the courtyard and or keep area of the castle.
Yeah, so in the courtyard, you see that, or Featherfall sees, and through his eyes, you do notice that the ground here is entirely mud. And there are tracks through the mud. You recognize the tracks of several wagons as if in a caravan, and you see them kind of leading over toward a covered area of the courtyard, and it's covered by large tarps.
All right. I'll go ahead and leave Featherfall's vision. Well, he'll still be perched up there, and I'll let everyone know they seem to at least cover their wagons, so they're protecting their cargo still. But I don't really see any movement around in the courtyard. They seem to they've dragged their carts into a covered area and are either staying here for the night, or this might be their destination.
What should we do?
I mean, we can always go and try to find out, make sure this is the right caravan.
Do you want me to climb in the wagons again and see if I can find the gems? Because I'm willing to do that.
Are you sure, Ryoko?
Yes.
That's not like you.
I'll take one for the team. Let's release the world to them. Let's see what happens.
I mean, it's not a bad idea, but I mean, I'm not saying no. But the only big problem, because while originally Phocus was the one that made you invisible, I can as well.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
But the big problem is, I'm assuming the gates are rather large and very obvious if we were to open them, right?
Incredibly, yes.
This is why we pay Van the big bucks.
This is why he's in charge of the money.
Exactly. Yep.
So, if we were to have you go in there and check on the wagons, we'd have to somehow get you in there. You'd be invisible, but it's hard to get you in there without opening the gates and being very obvious that someone just entered.
That's fair. Can we dig a hole under the gate? Can we go over the gate?
I mean, those are possibilities. Not possibilities I have answers to directly, but someone might.
Is it possible I don't know if it would work. I could go and set an alarm in one of like their busy areas on the other side. And so then they'll trigger the alarm, but I don't think it's like a loud woo woo. I'm reading about what alarm spells are, sorry.
It's not a loud woo woo.
It's a mental alarm ping in your mind. Just kidding.
It's
That would be
a mental
annoying.
alarm ping. Are you pitching this idea out loud to the group?
She's deep in thought. I was going to, but I don't know enough about the alarm spell, so it's not going to work. Original idea was to make a distraction, but I don't think it'll happen.
Van, give me another perception check.
My hair's annoying me.
Oh, 20. Natural 20.
Woo!
Yeah, another thing that you took a very immediate notice to is in the courtyard, though it's completely mud and you saw caravan tracks, you didn't actually see footprints, and Featherfall does not see movement or people or guards or anyone, any signs of life of any kind.
All right. Are there any like windows I should be worried about? People maybe like either just walking by and might see through.
Is Featherfall still up there?
Yeah, Featherfall hasn't moved.
Yeah. With a natural 20, you have him look around, or not a natural 20. Was it just a soft 20?
No, it was a natural. I had plus 0, so yeah.
20. Yeah, he looks around and he's looking at windows and he kind of pauses on each one to look for signs of movement, and not even a sound.
All right, well, I mean, Featherfall's not seeing anything. We don't know how loud this gate's going to be, but we can definitely try. Ryoko, are you willing to go invisible and go check some of the wagons over there, see what they have?
I am willing. Anything
right.
for our good friend.
If I cast guidance on her early, will she be able to use that later?
How long does it work?
Yeah.
I'm trying to look. Okay.
How long is guidance good for?
Pulling it up right now. I haven't used it in a really long time, and you think I'd remember. Divination.
It's not something that usually
Van has an
comes
opinion.
up.
Oh, in the next minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. She can use it in the next minute.
Yeah.
I take Ryoko's hand. Good luck.
All right.
Ryoko just hopes and prays that the mysterious being with the montages earlier does not start singing. Please let me live. Please let me live.
Then I'll go ahead and pat Ryoko on the shoulder and say, "Good luck in there," and then I'll turn it invisible.
All right. As you head, are you guys have opened the large front gates?
After making her invisible, I would say so. Yeah.
Cool. Ryoko, as you head into the courtyard, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
21.
Ooh.
You immediately begin slipping through the mud. It's much more slick than you had anticipated, but because you're so nimble, you are able to catch yourself and you make your way over to the wagons unhindered now that you know what to expect from the slippery mud. What do you do once you get to the wagons?
I look for anything that would indicate that they are our wagons. So like, or like that they're the ones we're looking for. What?
No, sorry.
Like look for the catapult thingy. Or
from here, you're actually able to see the wagons. They have been parked under some large tarps to keep them safe from the weather, as it does get pretty wet here. So what you do see is just a row of 6 wagons, and about 10 feet above them, strung from wall to wall, are tarps.
Okay. I go into the last wagon and I look to see what's in there, like the covered portion.
Okay. As you approach this wagon, you do see that the wagon itself is uncovered. There's nothing covering the wagon except for the tarp high above it. And the wagon is completely empty.
They gasp. Okay, I look. Okay, I don't know why I was picturing them as pioneer wagons, and so I have to get that out of my head because it's really messing with me. Okay, so all of the wagons are uncovered, all of them, all 6.
All
and are
6
they all
are
empty?
uncovered. As you kind of look a little farther down the line, you do see that they are all empty.
Do I see anything else that would indicate whether, like, any guards with like the same kind of outfits as before, or any type of markings?
You see
Any
no
spells?
guards, but give me a perception roll.
Oof, an 8.
You see no guards.
Great.
At least they don't see you, we think.
This is true. I look around to see if there's anything other than wagons out here. So I know there's no guards. I know that there are 6 wagons. Are there entryways that I should make note of, or?
Actually, give me one more perception check.
14.
That sense of deja vu just kind of comes back to you a little bit, and you walk over to a nearby wall, and as you kind of rest a hand on it, thank you. You rest a hand on it, and it kind of gives a little bit.
Oh.
And as it gives, you hear a rumbling about 3 feet to your right down the wall, and the stone slides open.
Oh. Okay. Should I go get my group, or should I just keep going? This is such a hard choice. I'm going to go back out and let my group know what I found.
Cool. You're still invisible.
Very good.
You head back to your group. Do you make them aware that you're there, or do you startle them?
No,
Okay.
I make sure that they know that I'm nice this time. And I say, hey guys, I found like a hidden door. All of the wagons are empty and there are no guards around that I could perceive. So do you guys want to come with me, or I'm going to go down that hallway? Also, this is Ryoko.
Bro, thanks for letting us know. I thought you were just like a really helpful ghost.
I mean, it's probably best that we all go together. While you're invisible, you're not invulnerable.
True.
So, I'd say it's probably best that we all head back down there.
Very good. I didn't see a palanquin, but perhaps you will see it.
Before we go, I take Vanarin's hand. Good luck. And I take Colin's hand. Good luck, because it's a cantrip. So I cast guidance on my party.
You can only have one. It's concentration. So.
Oh, I concentrate on Ryoko still? Oh no, or did she? Because she didn't use it yet. Oh no, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
Minute's up.
Cool.
Yeah. Pick a person.
I go like this. Ryoko.
I reached out for her.
I grabbed her hand and I was like, "Good luck, my friend." And I cast guidance. But I'm just gonna think about it for a minute. After that, you're on your own.
Thank you. TY.
Why dub?
Oops. All right.
Does Ryoko let us know that it's very slippery, or are we all?
Oh, yes, I do. I tell you, watch your step as we walk in. That way, you know it's slippery.
We still have the
All right.
squirrel, right?
You still have the squirrel, yes. The
How
very
large is the
important squirrel.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a hair tie really fast, you guys. I'm sorry, I'm going insane, but we can keep going. We can start walking.
We walk.
All right, and we're walking.
And you're walking and you're all slogging through this thick mud, and you're led by Ryoko, who's currently not in third because she's leading you there.
Mhm.
And it just doesn't sit right with her being in the front. She needs to be
Truth.
like in the middle. She needs to be third, and she's not, and it's causing her great distress. So when she gets to the door and she shows all of you the secret passage which she found, she immediately tries to put herself right in the middle.
Yes. All of that is so true. All right, who wants to go first? Not me, says the invisible one.
I'll stick my face in first.
Yeah, you stick your face in first, and you just see a long brick hallway. Brick floor, brick wall, brick ceiling.
It's
And
a
it's
brick.
completely dark. Does anybody have dark vision?
Me.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I do. Where is that?
Just I think I do.
Oh, dark vision, 60 feet. Yep.
Cool. Yeah, so you're able to see 60 feet down. It's a very long passageway.
All right. I hold the squirrel out like it's a torch in my offhand.
Yes.
How are you holding it?
So my right hand has my axe, the Yulhufta, and my left hand has a the bag with a squirrel in it.
Have you guys ever
Okay,
seen
so you're holding the bag with the squirrel.
Yes, I'm holding the bag with the squirrel, and I'm.
Okay.
Is it running around in there trying to escape or no?
It's it's lost a lot of energy. It's tired from its initial resistance, so it's not completely still, but you can feel it kind of like testing the strength of the bag. You see it and you feel it kind of like pushing on the edge. At one point, you can see it kind of like digging at the burlap.
But it's okay. You know, dwarven miners used to use things like these to let them know if there was like smoke or something and poison gas in the mines. So this will kind of work. And I'll proceed.
Give me a nature check. Somebody, except for rolling, give me a nature check.
16.
Oh yeah, you got
There
it.
we go.
That doesn't sound quite right to you.
That doesn't sound
But then
right.
again, you're not a minor.
But I'm not a minor. I'm an adult.
I'm a minor.
Susie knows.
It sounds exactly correct to Susie. Susie learned something new today. Yeah. You guys venture forth?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You venture inward down this long hallway. It's about 80 feet until the end. At this end, you see two sets of stairs, one going directly in front of you, straight down these stairs. They're incredibly steep, and they go down, deeper into the earth. And then to your left, you see a very wide set of stairs going upward.
Which one should we do, guys?
I am from hell, so I say let's go down, or from someplace I assume is like hell.
I was gonna say I didn't know that about you, Ryoko.
Roland going full tracker mode at this point is going to look to see if like any like which path has the most footprints.
Give me a survival check.
Oh, that was a very smart idea.
I turn around and I look. I think it's this way because it's the path we just came from, and that's our path.
Just kidding.
That's a solid 3. Great idea for execution.
What's wrong? Just
you start kind of like batting the bag, the squirrel bag that you're holding with your axe, the side of your axe. You're like kind of like tapping at it, and you're like, "Hey, which way?"
It's a dowsing rod now. I like wait for it. I hold the squirrel out and see which way it like kind of starts pushing towards.
Hold on. It didn't like that. So first it starts kind of like pushing out toward the direction your axe was hitting it from. So it's like trying to attack your axe back, and when it realizes that that's not really going to do anything, it then begins to try and run in the opposite direction inside the bag. So it's now like you feel it kind of forcing its way to your left as it's like trying to get farther away from your axe.
Left it is.
Susie,
is that
just
really an option? It's up or down, right?
Yes, but the left path goes down.
The left path goes up.
The left path goes up. So we go up.
you know,
I just
It all
picture
makes sense.
Roland being like, the left path goes down.
That's 100% what just happened.
I love
Up,
Roland.
Roland,
This
up.
is too funny. It's a hard life out here.
It's as good as direction as any, I think.
I think so too. Plus, maybe we can look out some windows and kind of get an idea of like what's happening below.
Onward then.
I don't know, get an aerial view, right? Isn't
Yeah.
that like a thing when you're like an adventurer?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we are adventurers, so anything we do shall be.
Have you been talking to Gandalf?
Is that your dad? 'Cause no.
You guys go up
Off the list.
the stairs. You guys go up the stairs, and at the top of the stairs, there's a big wooden door.
Shall we go in?
I know. I was thinking, wait, should we just open the door? Are we gonna do that thing that we like investigate the door? We double check.
Am I still
on
invisible?
it?
Because I can go in.
Yeah. You are. Yeah, I think you should be right. How's that?
It lasts an
duration?
hour.
Yeah, you're still invisible if
Before-
that hasn't been dropped.
Am I in front of Ryoko?
Yes.
Okay.
If you want to be first or second, you are.
Okay. I'm just gonna be like, everybody wait. And I'm gonna go to the door and just listen real fast, just to be sure we don't hear noises from the inside.
Oh, Susie.
Roll
Nice.
some perception for me.
Perception.
Did you
That's
guys hear my cat yell at me?
solid 5.
Yeah. What you hear is a solid door.
Guys, that door's pretty solid. But it's not made from that tree that died of natural causes.
Or is it? And that's why the tree died.
Oh no! Just kidding.
Remembering what the
Investigation
tree looks
continues.
like, you're pretty sure it wasn't what made this door.
I
Yeah.
see.
Maybe you got stained.
Maybe.
All right, Ryoko, you're up.
All right. I open the door by push. I push it? I pull it? Is there a doorknob? I have questions.
There's not a doorknob, but there is like a handle with a thumb latch, and you push the door open.
Very good. And I walk inside and close the door. Well, not all the way, but like I like set it so it looks a little bit closed just in case to protect my friends outside.
Okay. You're now standing in a hallway. It stretches to your left and your right, about 20 feet in each direction. Which way would you like to go?
I would like to go left.
You go to the left, and as you travel down this hallway, You come to a left-hand turn at the end. There's a small table there with an unlit candelabra on it. You do see that there are some sconces on the wall giving off some dim light. And as you round the left corner, you see a figure standing at the end of this hallway, and it's looking in your direction.
I turn around and go back.
You turn around and go back.
And then I go to the right side.
And you go to the right side. You're going down the other part of the hallway?
Yeah.
Okay. As you reach this part of the hallway, you are now at the very end of it, and there are two doors here. There's one straight ahead of you at the end of the hallway, and there's one on the left side just before the end.
Okay. I gather this information and I go back to my friends, but I go out the door and I close it so I can speak with them openly. And I say,
Okay.
Hey guys, here's what I found. And I just relay everything. There's someone standing. If we go left, there's someone standing there. If we go right, there are two doors to choose from. I didn't go further than that because I was afraid of getting stuck somewhere. What do you guys want to do?
You said there was a person standing there.
Well,
Or
there was a
was it-
figure. I guess I
Oh,
can't
okay.
confirm it was a mortal.
It did look like a person, like a being. You didn't give yourself much time to gather details on it.
Yes, I was nervous I'd get caught, and we didn't come up with a warning signal. So if you want, I can go back that way, gather more intel, and if I'm not back in like 3 minutes, you guys come get me.
How long is this hallway before you turn the corner to see this figure?
20 feet.
20 feet.
Also, how will we see you when we come get you?
Well, I think that if I am being harmed in any way, shape, or form, you will know.
Okay. Oh,
Jeez. Otherwise, does that sound like a good plan? I don't know.
Sounds like a pretty good plan. Susie. Oh, Susie, come
Like,
back.
I'm out. Too high stakes for me.
The elk shows up. Your friend is gone.
Your friend is-
What, does that mean we can leave now? Is this we did it? We did it, guys.
we did it.
Is the squirrel still here? Shake the bag.
It's clawing.
Yeah, I guess we lost Susie.
We lost Susie.
Yes,
Van, no.
Now Van's gone.
I'll
Oh
read it.
no.
Sorry. Coffee fit.
It sounds like only 2 people and a squirrel are surviving this.
I'll
I
be damned
think-
before I die before a squirrel.
I think Susie has message, and if it's only 20 feet to the edge of the hall, she might be able to keep in contact with you, Ryoko, but I don't know if she has message or not.
Very good. I wait for Susie.
We wait for Susie to return. Oh, I did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
No. I mean, I heard that, but I was also laughing at Griff's. Sounds like a bad sitcom.
Nobody said this was quality written content.
Sorry.
Susie, do you have message? What is it? Message?
Yeah, message.
I have message.
Yeah.
You keep
So,
in contact with me.
I put in her head. Yes, I can.
Yes. Good job, Van. All right, I'm going back. Any other requests before I go?
I believe that's it.
Wonderwall.
No, that's her other character.
Oh,
Yeah, I was like, oh, no, I don't know that one. That was fun.
Yeah, which way are you going?
I'm going to go left, and I'm going to, as I make notes, like I'm going to approach the figure, and as I notice things about the figure, can I communicate to Susie mentally? Right?
Yeah.
That's how that works. I'm just gonna relay the information to Susie.
Cool. So you head back to where you saw the figure at the end of that hallway. And when you look around that left turn down that hallway, you see that same figure. It's no longer at the end of the hallway. Instead, it stands halfway down the hallway. And again, it seems to be looking right at you. And a small sneer kind of spreads across its face. It looks like a bugbear, except it's gray and transparent.
I relay the information to Susie and I say, I'm going to approach it, I think. It's sneering though. So
I'm gonna message her back, but kind of whisper it so that Van hears what I'm saying. Ryoko, I don't know if you want to go near that bugbear.
do you guys want to come in? Or I feel like I don't think I can sneak past it. I'm not very confident that I can go around it.
Van, she thinks a bugbear found her. We need to go help. Roland,
Yeah.
Roland, are you right? Roland, she thinks she
He
found a
busts
bugbear.
through the door and just starts running.
He's sneaking down the hallway.
You
I put back my dice because I'm not rolling for stealth now.
hurl yourself. You hurl yourself through the door and you begin running to the direction you think she's in. Have we told Roland what direction she's
Yeah,
in?
they were talking about
Yeah.
what direction she was.
Okay.
I was relaying to
Everything.
Susie,
I was
who was
there.
relaying to the group.
Just making sure. Give me a dexterity check.
Who?
Or
16.
and a perception check.
Ooh, that one's probably not going to be so good. Never. Well, that's a mind flayer. That's a 2. Natural 1.
You got a 1 for your perception,
Yep.
and what's your dexterity?
16 for the dexterity.
16. Okay. I'm also gonna need Ryoko to make a dexterity.
Whoops.
Run into Ryoko.
Hold on, I have to figure out what it is, but I've got a cat on my lap and I dropped the dice.
Aw, Kenobi.
17.
Cool. So Roland's just trucking down this hallway. He's ready for anything. He wants to throw some axe. He wants to swing some fists so bad. So badly he forgot that Ryoko's invisible. And you kind of run right into her, but Ryoko, you are just kind of take a step after you're hit to catch yourself and you don't fall over. Roland, you do kind of like a juke type move in reaction to it, where you just kind of spin around, not really sure what you just hit, and then you see this bugbear transparent feature standing halfway down the hallway, and it begins to walk towards you.
Does it look scary?
It looks like a bugbear. Are you scared of a bugbear?
No, but I still throw my hand axe at his head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Answer the question.
Go ahead and roll for attack.
That'll be a 12 to hit.
A 12 does not hit.
Okay.
Your axe goes flying right by the side of its head.
Bonus action, call it back. How far away is it from me?
Bugbear?
Yeah.
About 30 feet.
Okay. I use the rest of my movement to run up to it and try to punch it.
Okay. Yep. You run up to it. Go ahead.
Wow. 13.
A 13 does not hit. As you begin swinging fists at this bugbear, it just begins stepping back. It steps back, it steps back. Every time you try to hit it, all it does is take one step out of your reach.
So while he's punching the bugbear, can I go around to them and see what's behind the bugbear since I'm invisible?
You may try. Give me a. Are you running? You're still invisible. So are you like just trying to run around them, or are you going stealthily?
Stealthily.
Cool. Give me a stealth check.
13.
13. All right. And as you begin walking up, because you're moving stealthily, you're moving at half speed. So you get about halfway to Roland and the bugbear. And as you're looking at it, you kind of you notice that it seems to be watching you as you move.
I communicate that to Susie. I don't think my invisibility is working. So if you guys want to help Roland, I think we're going to have to figure out how to help Roland.
So, guys, it's Truck and Ryoko. We should probably help him out. How about Roland?
Yep. Well, let's go over there and take care of this, I guess.
Okay.
Okay. Roll initiative.
Yes.
Natural 20.
Okay. Roland, Ryoko, Van, Susie, what do you have?
A 10.
Roland, Ryoko, Van, and Susie. Roland, go ahead. Start us off. Keep it up.
Sorry, yeah. Since I have you off the back, I'm going to use my... No, I'm not going to rage on this. You'll Hufta with the first swing. 22 to hit.
That hits.
Nice. 11 damage.
As you swing the Yulhufta, you cut right into the bugbear's ethereal chest, and as you do so, it dissipates. As if it turned into mist, you just see the remnants of its transparent body kind of swirling through the air. It's gone.
Wow, that was... I guess I should have tried to stab it with my rapier before I...
Oh, I didn't get a chance to hit it with my squirrel.
Oh. Squirrel attack.
All right,
Great.
and you guys are out of initiative.
Ryoko moves forward to see what the bugbear was protecting.
As you walk down this hallway, are you looking in any particular area, or what are you looking for when you're seeing if it was protecting anything?
I'm looking for doors or any type of like room, I guess. But I'm assuming if it's just a hallway, I should be looking for doors.
You see one door, and it's on the right side of the hallway. But it's at the very, very end of the hallway, and then right there at the end of the hallway is a large set of stairs going downward.
I relay the information. I don't know if anybody followed with me, but I can't remember who has dark vision, who doesn't. So I just relay the information and ask if everybody wants to follow me one way or the other.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, we're all together here.
Yep.
Should we go right? Oh, I dropped my dice again. I don't know if you could hear all of that.
Did it roll
Which
good,
way
though?
should we
Dice are
go?
4.
What?
Sorry, go ahead, Roland.
Oh, I was asking if it rolled well.
Oh, it rolled a 9. So if you're asking if I rolled well for stealth, yes. If you're asking if I rolled well for perception, no. Okay. So right side door, and then there's a stairway.
And then there's a stairwell going down.
What does anyone want to do?
It's possible this is a small side room. I suggest we check the door, and then if it leads to more stairs, I'd say probably take this unsecured staircase first.
Okay, I can dig that. And I remind them that going to the right side of the room that Roland busted into also has 2 doors. So they keep that in mind in case this draws up nothing. I hold the door open for whoever wants to go first.
Can we see Ryoko now, or is this just an invisible door opening up? Or an invisible-
I think she's stabbed, right? Did you say you stabbed Ryoko?
She did not stab. She
Oh,
said
well,
she
then she's-
should have stabbed, but
Yeah.
she didn't.
Okay, then she is still invisible.
Okay.
So you're opening the door for everybody into this room?
Yes, unless they want me to go first. They are more than welcome to tell me you're invisible, go first. But I also don't want to step on toes because I never go first.
Oh no, it's no problem. I'll go first.
If you're invisible,
Yes.
we'll probably step on your toes. We're very sorry.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I like bumped into you or something. I hit something pretty hard. I was rushing in here.
Did it feel like a brick wall because I'm so tough?
I don't know. I kind of rolled into it like a linebacker.
That's fair. All right. Let's go in.
Whee!
Okay. You go in. This is a bedroom with a large, ornate, but incredibly old bed. It's incredibly wide. It's got the large poles in the corners holding up the bed roof, so you know that it's of high quality, or at least it once was. The curtains that hang from it are dusty and torn, some of them undergoing dry rot. There's a desk in the corner of the room. There's a wardrobe along the wall next to the desk. Give me a perception roll, Ryoko.
13.
You get an air of familiarity as you look in on this room, and the first thought that springs to mind is that desk doesn't belong there. It should be on the other side of the room.
Guys, for some reason, I have a feeling this desk does not belong here. And so I go up to the desk as I tell them this and that it should be on the other side of the room. And I explore the desk to see if like it got moved because there's a passageway behind it, or like rummage through the desk to see if I can find anything that indicates why it was moved.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
17.
As you're looking more around this desk, there's one thing that stands out to you, and it's that there are papers on this desk with an inkwell and a pen sitting right next to it. And on these papers are scrawled the plans. Just at first glance, you see that there's scrawled plans to sack a nearby village.
Oh. I tell them, oh, there are plans to sack a nearby village. Does anybody want to hold on to these in case we need them?
What's the name of the village?
Yes, it says it's I don't know.
It
Sorry.
it doesn't say.
It is an unnamed village.
I don't know.
It doesn't say.
The only reason I believe I'm funny in real life is because of Susie, and I just really need to shout out here.
Oh, you're so funny. Crackle me up.
Thank you.
It doesn't say the name of the village, but at the very end, it does state it should be easy to take. The village is full of little ones.
Oh no, there's a bunch of miners. Susie, it's yours.
My town.
Wait, is your town full of nothing but youngins?
They killed all
Totally
the
adult
adults. I've heard
Like
about
Steph-
this.
We're stepping into Lord of the Flies D&D version.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else around or on the desk?
Nope, that's it.
I go to the place where I believe the desk should be, and I explore that area to see if there's anything.
Where the desk should be, or where you believe the desk should be, there is a small footlocker.
Do you guys want to hear a fun fact? I don't know what a Foot Locker is.
It's a weird store in
It's-
the mall.
Except a store.
It's like a trunk, like a storage trunk that's kept at your feet, and sometimes it locks.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Guys, I found a Foot Locker.
Yay!
Anyone know how to pick a lock? I might.
I'm pretty sure you should.
I was gonna say thing for real.
I try to open it.
Yeah, it's locked.
I don't know if I have anything to.
You are a rogue.
Yeah, I'm like, you should.
You absolutely do.
Where would it say on the character sheet?
So in tools, you should have a set of thieves' tools. That's just something that you have. And then if you would like to try and pick the lock, it would be a sleight of hand check.
Oh, okay. I want to do that.
Cool.
19.
Yeah, you produce the thieves' tools that you keep near and dear to your heart, and you very quickly open the lock to this trunk.
What do I find inside? I open it.
As you open the lid, you see lots of old folded clothes, and on top rests a little wooden figurine of a knight riding a horse. It's crudely carved and it's painted, but the paint is fading. And I'm going to need another perception check from you.
I got a 3. It was going too well.
You are overtaken by grief and you just have no idea why.
Oh. I take. Do we still have Banner? Are you still carrying the bag of not the squirrel bag, but like
A normal
the
bag
bag of
Oh, you want the squirrel bag? I got that right here.
No, I don't. Not yet. And I ask Vannerin, do you have that bag, the bag of holding?
I believe I do.
Anything? Okay. I hand him the wooden figurine and I'm like, for whatever reason, I feel the need to take this with us. And then I look at the clothes to see if they would fit me.
As you examine the clothes, they would not fit you. These clothes, give me one more perception check.
13.
You, for some reason, know that these clothes once belonged to a 10-year-old tiefling.
This is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just say, I think I'm just going to close this chest. I don't, if anyone wants to explore it, they can. And I just like close it and walk away.
Where do you walk away to?
To stand next to Susie.
Susie, where are you?
And where am I?
Yeah, where are you standing?
I think I was kind of like not too far behind Ryoko. I couldn't like see what she was doing, but I'm just trying to like keep tabs on where I think she is at all times, so I don't lose her.
Okay. You walk 2 steps away from the footlocker, and now you're standing next to Susie.
And then I tap Susie on the shoulder, and I just make sure that this is real. That like I'm like, okay, I just want to make sure this was real. Normally you would say pinch the person, but you can't see me, so this is the next best thing. Well, I'm good. I think in this room, unless anyone else wants to explore anything.
Did we check all the drawers in the thing?
I'm unsure. I felt like I did, and all I found were papers, but
Ryoko, does this place mean something to you?
it might. My character is currently like expressing confusion. I feel a lot of things right now, but I can't quite place the origins of my feelings. But something in here makes me uneasy and grief-stricken.
That's rough, buddy. I
Yeah.
go to check the bed to see. You said the curtains were tattered. Does the bed look also tattered as well, like the bed sheets, or do they look like they've been used at all?
So the bed has been perfectly made, and it doesn't look like it has been touched in years.
Okay.
Well, if this means something to Ryoko, I'm not sure if we really want to disturb the peace of this. You said that.
Did you say this out loud that the desk was moved? You did say that the desk was moved.
I did. Yeah.
Do you think it might put you at better ease if we moved it back to where it belongs?
I would like that very much. I helped Banner and move the desk where it's supposed to be. In my
Banner
belief.
looks so strong right now, moving this desk all by himself.
You both move the desk
I get it.
over to where Ryoko believes that it should remain. And as she does so, Ryoko, did you like relay the information that you read on that paper, or did you just
Yes.
read it to
Yeah.
yourself?
No, I relayed it, and then I made a joke about how I have no idea what town it is.
Okay. You guys move that desk over to that wall.
I feel a sense of this is good. I'm glad we did this. Should we go down the stairs?
Sure. Ryoko, did you take note or did you leave it on the desk?
I took them, and now they're just in my hands, but I don't know what to do with them. Do you want to put them in your bag with the wooden figurine?
With the squirrel.
Goodbye note. It's now
Goodbye.
just confetti. Before I put it in the bag, can I just take a quick look to see if if I recognize the penmanship at all?
I hand him the notes.
You do not recognize the penmanship.
All right. I'll just kind of harumph and put it in my bag. Like, I'm sure Ryoko will come to know what this means in time. And then I put it away.
When you read it, though, that last line where it talks about how the village should be easy to take because it's full of the little ones, you do recognize that is a term reserved for either gnomish or halfling folk.
Knew it.
Oh no.
All right.
Susie, they're coming for you.
The squirrel?
No, he's still in here, I think.
The squirrel will come out alive. It's fine. We'll figure it out. All right. Down the stairs then?
Down the stairs.
Down the stairs. As you guys walk down the stairs, the staircase kind of turns 90 degrees and it spits you out at the foot of a very large entryway to the castle. You see just across from you is another very large set of stairs curving up and to the right as it leads into the other wing of the castle. Beneath the sets of stairs, you see 3 doors. One door beneath each stairway, and then a third door in between the two.
All right, hear me out. There's 4 doorways. 4 of us.
Uh-oh.
I'm in.
I believe we've done this once before. I don't recall the outcome, but we could try it again.
Wasn't that when the doors were mimics?
It sure was.
I believe it was.
What are the odds?
It surely won't happen again.
Do
No,
any of
couldn't.
the doors seem more familiar to me than other doors? Like, is there one that I naturally want to go towards?
Give me an insight check.
Oh, critical fail.
These are doors. You care not for doors, only what may lay beyond them.
So I'm gonna be honest. Anytime I get a critical fail on like a perception or investigation or whatever check, I just automatically get the everything is awesome. like everything's fine.
Is that what's playing in our brains?
Yeah.
That is exactly how this feels.
It's just dial-up noises.
Yes, indeed. Well,
That's
I
not
have no care, so whatever you guys want to do.
All right, all four at the same time.
All right. I take the door furthest to the left.
I'll take any of the ones underneath the stairs.
I'll tuck the other one under the stairs.
Okay. I'm gonna assume that Susie takes another one. So Ryoko, you said that you take the one to the left,
Yes.
the one under the set of stairs across from you.
Yes.
Okay, and then Roland, you're taking the one under the set of stairs that you just came down.
Yes.
And then Vanarin and Susie, you're taking the other doors.
Yes.
Cool. Roland, you whip that door open as hard as you can in true Roland fashion. Again, ready for anything that's on the other side. And it is a large walk-in supply closet, mostly filled with linens. You do see some casks. You see some jugs with cork stoppers in them. And it doesn't smell great in here. It smells like musk. Susie and Vanarin, you more carefully open the two doors in front of you to find a large dining hall beyond. You're both opening doors that lead to the exact same massive large room. Why have two doors? You're not the architects. You don't know. But large dining hall beyond. And Ryoko, when you open your door, give me a perception check.
16.
Oh, yay!
You look in and immediately you start to recognize some of the furnishings. You've seen that table and that set of chairs before. There is a display case where shattered dishes lay scattered about, and you recognize that those dishes, you have memories of those dishes when they were there and they were pristine. You have a memory of sitting at that table and laughing gleefully with an elderly woman who tells you stories as she knits.
Oh, wow. Do I get the sense that I lived here? Or I just remember being in this room?
You may have lived here.
Okay. All right. What did everyone else do? Because, like, are you going to explore your rooms or did we have a plan? Is anyone going to join me?
Do you turn around to speak with them?
I poke my head out the door to see what everyone else is doing. If they're still in their rooms, I'm going to explore this room a little further.
Yeah. You turn around to look and see where your compatriots may have gone, and standing behind you about 10 feet is the transparent bugbear, and he's just watching you.
I wave at him.
He doesn't wave back, but instead he points above you like he's pointing up the stairs.
Oh, okay. I look at him and I say, I'm going to go up the stairs. Is he blocking my entryway?
No.
Oh, very good. I'm going to go up the stairs. You are welcome to come with me, Bugbear. And I walk out the door and I just call to everyone, I'm going up the stairs. And then I go up the stairs.
All right. What does everybody else do?
If the dining room seems to be empty, other than also seeing Susie's head pop into it as well, I just turn around at the call of Ryoko and well, no one said they were going up the stairs. what made her change her mind all of a sudden? And I would kind of turn around and do I see anything?
Oh yeah, you see the bugbear standing there looking at Ryoko.
Oh, I tell him, don't do anything. Bugbear's telling me to go up the stairs, so I'm going up the stairs. This feels familiar, and I want to go with it.
Okay, well, let me join you then.
Okay.
Cool.
We did just kill this bugbear.
I think he was already dead.
For the sake of Susie is joining you, Van. Roland, what are you doing?
I guess I'm following the group, keeping my hand next at the ready for this ethereal bugbear.
All right. Cool. And then
right.
you guys go up the stairs.
Yes.
The bugbear follows you. He stays about 10 feet behind you guys. He's giving you a pretty wide berth. He doesn't seem like he wants to be threatening. And
I turn around and I just whisper, "I'm sorry we dissipated you, bugbear." And then I keep going forward.
Yeah. You keep going forward. You reach the top of the stairwell, and when you reach the top, it is a short hallway in front of you with a door at the end of it, and then a longer hallway to the left.
Oh, let's go to the door on the shorter end, not the longer one.
You open the door to the short end, and this is a washroom.
Oh. Okay. Let's go to the one with the longer one.
Yeah. You go to the longer hallway. It's about 50 feet, and you see 3 doors lining its sides. You see 2 on the left, spaced about 30 feet apart, and 1 on the right.
I'm feeling the right side. What do you guys think? I look at Bugbear.
Yeah, he's the best one to ask, probably.
Does Bugbear indicate?
He wordlessly points to the door on the right.
Oh, very good. Okay, I open the door on the right.
You open the door on the right, and as you open it, you immediately recognize your childhood room.
I say, "Oh, I think this was my room, guys," and I walk in.
You walk in. Does everybody join you?
I'm kind of confused. I say, "I'm sorry. You said your room," and I'll join her in the room, but I'll be kind of confused. Like, what do you mean your room?
I think I lived here, guys. Welcome to my humble abode. We have bugbears.
Susie starts getting really bad vibes because she's remembering the whole one won't leave, and we're in Ryoko's potential childhood home where she has all this trauma and PTSD. So she just like tries to saddle up next to Ryoko as much as she possibly can, because she needs to be.
Because comfort.
Yes.
I look around the room, and does anything stand out to me of note?
Give me a perception check.
7.
The only thing that you see are 2 long wooden sticks that have been crudely tied together with twine so that they look like a pair of swords. And you get the brief memory of playing out in the courtyard with an tiefling a little older than you.
Do I know that, or do I get the sense that this is a sibling, or I just know it's a tiefling older than me?
You remember feeling rather close to this tiefling. Maybe a sibling.
I might have had a family here, but I can't remember. But we used to play with these swords, and I take the swords, and I see if I can remember anything by holding them, or like I hand one to Van.
You hand a wooden stick sword to Van. You take yours and you kind of hold it aloft. You give a couple half-hearted whacks at the sword that Van holds. Van, do you whack back, or do you just kind of hold it there?
Well, she whacks my sword. I'm like, "Oh, hi there, Ryoko." And that's
I'm invisible.
You see a floating sword.
Yeah, but well, once she strikes at my sword, she'll then appear. So,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, oh, and then I'm like, oh, and then as she appears, I'll kind of like startlingly, kind of like jab at her and like, oh yeah, of course, I knew you were there, but yeah, just like half-heartedly whack at the sword after the quick jab.
Yeah. You look over at the bugbear, and a wide grin spreads across his furry face. And all at once, the room around you disappears.
Oh,
and
no.
all of you are now engulfed in darkness. As you look around...
Is it magical darkness?
No.
Oh, because I have devil's sight, so I got really excited. Sorry.
That sounds
As you look around, you see some sconces on the walls emitting a very dim light. Give me perception checks, you guys.
Ryoko, are we in your subconscious?
In your head.
I got a 10.
Solid 3.
Not
Oh,
natural.
rolling.
Not natural.
Roland, as you look around, you see against a wall at the far side is slumped a heap of blue robes filled with a person. This person's head is lulled to the side. They're unconscious.
What do I know? Can we heal? I don't think any of us can heal. I think I grab Van's hand and rush him over to the body.
Wait, who's passed out? Do we see? Sorry.
I see a crumpled body.
For some
with
reason,
blue robes.
like three of us wear blue robes. I'm like, wait, am I unconscious?
No. It's not Van. Van's not unconscious.
I look quickly at my comrades. Who's still up? Is everyone okay?
Yeah, everybody
I'll go
around
over.
you is okay. You guys are standing in the exact same formation that you were when you were in the room. And Van and Ryoko, you still hold the wooden stick swords.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As I still will hold it, and then I'll get kind of like dragged over by Roland. And what do you say, Roland?
Yeah, I just grabbed you over. Like, here, help this person.
Can I see the person? I don't know what this darkness, like how I'm blinded here.
I'm
There's
rushing
enough
to him.
dim light for you to see a person slumped in against the wall where Roland is directing your attention.
I kind of like quickly like I don't know who this is, but I quickly surely this won't be bad to at least ask him a couple questions, and I'll go to grab his hand and are you all right? And I'll cast Healing Word to see if it even responds to heal 8.
So hang on to that spell, because as you grab this person's hand, they kind of snap awake and they look up at you, and you see the face of Phocus staring back at you guys. He's confused, understandably.
Oh, do we like? Does Susie and like Ryoko like?
Can we see?
You guys can see.
Sweet.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, I mean, I walked away
Focus!
from Ryoko with my sword, so you probably be following my sword. Like, where'd you
That's
go?
true. I
You're
would have been
sparring with
following
me.
you. That's true. That's true.
Focus, we found you. We brought you a squirrel.
Phocus, he begins coughing a little bit, but as he's coughing, he points behind all of you, and he says, "We are not alone."
Focus, you sound different. Let's talk about that for a
Look, I'm doing my best.
I turn around rapidly with my hand axe drawn. What do we see?
In the darkness, you see two small glowing red spots, and they seem to be getting closer, slowly, ever so slowly. One of the dots, when you see the figure that it's attached to, you see it hangs in the scruffy chest hair of a massive bugbear. identical to the transparent one that you have seen throughout the castle, but this one is flesh and bone. The other being that you see, that glowing red dot hangs lower because what you see is a frail old man sitting in like a clockwork pram, and it has 4 legs that carry it into the room, almost in a spider-like fashion. He has a blanket draped over his. in the chat, Roland says, "I cocked my squirrel," like he's getting ready to fire it. That's brilliant.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
It's great way to undercut the drama.
That's why I didn't say it out loud. I was just putting it in the
He
chat.
has we're all laughing.
I didn't realize everyone's gonna read it right then and there.
It pops up. The chat pops up automatically when it's among us.
I'm sorry.
I have no regrets.
He wears no shirt, and you see that this gem is actually fused into his flesh in his chest. He has a thick blanket draped over him. He looks so ancient that it's hard to believe his skin can hold him together. He smiles viciously. "It has been so long, and you have grown so much. Welcome home, Ryoko."
Ugh, creepy vibes. Ryoko, no.
I turn to my group of friends. I stand between the figures and my friends, and I look at my friends and I say, "Will you guys please be friends with me no matter what you see here today?"
Oh,
And then okay. And
wait, you said still be friends forever, right? That's what you said?
Yeah. Like, will you guys still be my friend no matter what you uncover here today?
I pull out the friendship bracelets we made each other. I'm like, this is no joke.
We've seen more than enough combat together. I'll stand with you.
Of course. And I hold out my little wooden sword.
Don't poke your eye out with that thing.
I turn to the figure and I say, "I wish I could say it was good to see you again. What do you want with Phocus?"
"He was merely a pawn to lure you here, and I have promised him great suffering. But just in case you do not believe me, I will show you the kind of suffering you will all experience should you fight back." And from behind him floats a clear orb, about 3 feet in diameter. And in this clear orb, you see a small tiefling child.
Oh.
She's weeping, and she sees you, and she begins pressing up against the glass. "Ryoko, please." And that's all she can say. And now she's just weeping uncontrollably.
Let her out. Mean.
"As you say." And the orb disappears. The child falls to the ground to her knees, and she begins crawling towards you. And as she does so, she begins to age at such an advanced rate that she becomes dust in a matter of moments. Give me a perception check, Ryoko.
Gross.
Ryoko is stunned. 15.
Mental trauma.
I know who that is.
You, for the first time, you recognize a name. That was your little sister. Her name was Gwyneth.
Oh. I tell the team, "I just watched my sister die. We cannot let him take Phocus." As tears stream down my face.
Ryoko,
And I
do you
turn.
know these people?
I sort of. There was an incident.
You bought your freedom from here once. But had I known what you truly were, I would have snuffed out your life the same way I did your family's. You will not leave here alive.
You cannot have my friends, though. They all have to leave here alive and fine.
And so does Ryoko. That's part of the deal. Okay, thanks.
The bugbear speaks now, and he says, "We will paint the walls with your blood. We will decorate it with your screams."
You know, I'm not sorry we dissipated, you know.
Double gross.
Ryoko, we're doing this.
Let's do this.
Pocket squirrel.
We're gonna end it right there for this week.
All right.
Can
Oh,
I ask
wow.
a question about one of my items real fast?
Yeah, you can ask a question about one of your items.
So I have a thing where I can get like a shield that says a +1 shield. Does that to an AC, or is it like a shield that has? I guess I don't know. That's my question.
Is that a spell or is that an item?
It's a platinum shield.
When did you get that?
I've had it. It's from my scarf
You-
that I still have.
Oh, okay. We'll talk about it off of stream then.
Okay.
But for now, hey, thanks for coming, everybody.
Hi,
Thank you.
everyone.
We'll see you next week for an exciting conclusion or not of the party. All right. Goodbye.